Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Gabby and today, as you can see in the title, we're gonna talk about two new releases. One from Kilian, and that is Can't Stop Loving You, and the other one is gonna be from Parfums and that one is obviously Valaya. I purchased these perfumes. I really wanted to try them. One was a blind buy, the other one not really, because I managed to get to the store and sample it. Even though they didn't have a tester out, I was able to test it before, because I just know some people in there, okay, when you shop a lot, when you're a top customer, they let you smell things before. So before we start, if you like this video and if you want to know more about this new releases, give this video a big thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, activate the notification bell, because I've seen like over 55% of you are not subscribed to my channel. Subscribe, please. Okay, if you enjoy my videos, please subscribe. And for some reason, I think YouTube is now really recommending my videos, so activate the notification bell so you're gonna be notified all the time when I upload a new video. And yeah, now let's jump into the video. Before we start with the review, I just wanted to very quickly mention that Chocolate Queen by Navitus, my fragrance in collaboration with Navitus, is back in stock. Again, it's not gonna be available permanently right now, maybe in the future, but right now we have limited stock. It's not a limited edition, but the stock that we have right now is limited, so I don't know exactly when we're gonna have it back in stock after this batch is finished. We still have the 20% off. Okay, you don't need any discount code, just link in the description box, just put in the basket, and then the discount is gonna apply automatically when you check out. And the shipping is gonna start, this is for pre-order, shipping is gonna start after 15th of February. All details are gonna be on the Navitus website. I know so many of you asked me, like message me on Instagram, commented on my videos when it's gonna be back, because you either got a sample, you got a discovery kit. Don't forget, we have the discovery kit that includes Chocolate Queen, and you want to purchase a bottle, but obviously it was out of stock for almost a month. I would say it's back in stock. If you want it, grab it right now. A link in the description box. I'm so happy that more of you are gonna be able to test this baby. So many of you told me, like I said, that you got a sample, maybe you got a decant and you absolutely love it and you want a full bottle. Now you can get it. So Chocolate Queen from Navitus, back in stock if you want to purchase this one. Now let's move on to the review. I'm gonna start with Kilian, Can't Stop Loving You. Here is the presentation, just standard Kilian box, bottle, everything. And then we have the bottle right here. As you can see, very similar to Love Don't Be Shy, Good Girl Gone Bad, that type of presentation. Now, the scent. This perfume, it's gonna be available in self-purchase from the 31st of January. This is what the sales assistants told me. Like I said, they had a tester. It was not out yet, but they let me smell it and I did really like it. I posted on Instagram that day my first impression of this fragrance. After that, I couldn't test it again, so I tested it once. It wasn't necessarily a blind buy, but I tested just once, so I didn't have like a proper sample to wear it out. No, it was just on my hand one day and I decided to purchase it because I really liked it. Now, for Kilian, Can't Stop Loving You, and also for Valaya from Parfums, when you look for the notes, first of all, if you go on the official website, Fragrantica, Parfumo, iFragrance, every single website is listing different notes. I have no idea why. Again, same for this one as for Valaya. When you go on their official website, they have some notes that you're like, what is that? That just, it's jasmine, it's lily of the valley, it's ambroxan. Literally, they just put like, it's honey, they just put like a fancy name. I got the notes for you, okay, from the official website, but I kind of translated them, so from that fancy way, and you don't have to spend 30 minutes like I did to Google and see exactly what it is. I'm gonna let you know exactly what notes are in these fragrances and obviously how they perform and all of that. So, Can't Stop Loving You. Let's spray it. with this one, we are gonna have notes: orange blossom, jasmine, honey, vanilla absolute, oak moss, and incense. Again, if you go on the official website, on all of the other websites, you're gonna see other notes, you're gonna see some very fancy notes. This is the translation of those very fancy notes. Let me tell you, when I first tested this one and when I spray it, I can definitely get that orange blossom and a little bit of jasmine. Now, first spray, especially on my skin, the orange blossom, in the opening for the first 5 to 10 seconds, it's a little bit green, it's a little bit dusty. You know how neroli smells like? That floral greenness, it's kind of similar to orange blossom, but not really. At first when I tested it and I put my nose, I was like, I'm not sure. 5-10 seconds later, it disappears. It's pure orange blossom. It's a beautiful fragrance. Now, the thing is, it reminds me a lot, and I mean a lot, of Love Don't Be Shy from Kilian. And it reminds me slightly of Orina from Parfums du Mali. So we are here to compare them as well. This one, when it starts to dry down, you are getting the honey. You start to get the honey. Don't necessarily think like pure honey. For me, it smells like, in the dry down, like a honeyed orange blossom. This is what I'm getting. But the orange blossom in this fragrance, it's identical, in my opinion, to the orange blossom in Love Don't Be Shy. Now, the difference is, Love Don't Be Shy obviously has a marshmallow note. And you can definitely smell it. It's a sweet, sweet, sweet marshmallow. It has that dustiness, that marshmallow quality. With orange blossom, it's a very sweet fragrance, but the sweetness is not necessarily coming from the orange blossom. It's mainly coming from the marshmallow in Love Don't Be Shy. In Can't Stop Loving You, it's a very sweet honeyed orange blossom. It's a bit more floral. Now, Orina has a very similar vibe, okay? But Orina has a raspberry note. Orina has like a whipped cream note. It's different. It's different. I would say if you have Orina and you don't have Love Don't Be Shy and you want to purchase Can't Stop Loving You, it sounds like something that you'd enjoy, go ahead. If you have Love Don't Be Shy, I'm not really sure if you need both of them. I'm honestly not sure because they're very similar. Like, I expected this fragrance to be different, to be its own thing, but it's very, very similar. Like I said, Love Don't Be Shy definitely has that marshmallow, and the marshmallow is sweet and it's a bit dusty, powdery. Can't Stop Loving You goes from orange blossom and jasmine, and like I said, the opening has a little bit of like neroli touch, to this honeyed orange blossom. You're still getting some jasmine, but you're getting that honeyed orange blossom. Incense, oak moss, not really getting that. Obviously, vanilla absolute. It's a sweet fragrance. Like, don't get me wrong, it's a sweet, sweet fragrance. For me, this one feels like an intense version of Love Don't Be Shy because it's stronger, if you ask me, and then the dry down is getting like sweet, like really, really sweet and extreme. When Love Don't Be Shy kind of stays the same, it's sweet from the beginning to the end, this one gets sweeter and sweeter and sweeter, and to one point it's actually stronger. It feels like an intense, an extreme version of Love Don't Be Shy without that marshmallow. Do you need this one? It depends. It really depends. I really, really like this type of DNA. I do have Reckless from Roja as well. That one, it's way different. It has a similar vibe, but that's why I didn't include it in here, because it's definitely not the same. Can't Stop Loving You, it's very similar. Like, very similar. Imagine this without a marshmallow and more like a honeyed orange blossom. Like I said, test it before you buy it, because this thing, it's expensive. It does last on my skin. It does project on my skin, so I can't really complain. It feels like if for me Love Don't Be Shy is more like a spring scent, this one I feel like I can wear it in like January, February as well, because it performs better, even though it's still a floral perfume. And usually I don't really like wearing floral fragrances during the winter time, because that orange blossom is so honeyed. I can still wear it. I can still wear it when it's cold outside. I do really like it. But again, if you have Love Don't Be Shy, definitely go and test it. Just test both of them side by side and decide which one you prefer. I absolutely love this type of DNA, so that's why I got my bottle. Yeah, I got it from the official website, from the Kilian website. Again, right now when I'm recording this video, it's not available yet in Selfridges. I'm not really sure if it's available on any other websites, but it is on the official Kilian website. Side note, it said in there there's gonna be a sample of this, and then I could choose, I think, a 7 ml and then 2 samples, but it was not an option for Can't Stop Loving You. But it said that it's gonna be included. If you go on the page for Can't Stop Loving You, you go try first or something like that, it's gonna say a sample of this perfume is gonna be included. It was not. For me, it was not. For Valaya, this is what I did. I could choose a sample of Valaya, so this is how I tried it before I opened my bottle. With this one, I didn't have a sample for it, so if you think, I'm not sure if it was just my case, but maybe wait until it's available in a store so you can try it properly, because it's very, very similar. Kind of feels like a flanker. For me, this is how I expected Love Don't Be Shy Extreme to smell like. I hated it. I know that so many people love it. I hated it. That rose destroyed the whole thing for me. But yeah, this for me feels like an extreme version of Love Don't Be Shy. I really like it, but again, you have to test it first. So the first fragrance that we're having here, Can't Stop Loving You from Kilian. Now let's move on to Parfums Valaya. This one came in the mail yesterday, so again, I didn't really have that much time to play with it, but I really want to do a review. Here is the bottle. As you can see, it's like frosted glass. I expect it to be a bit more opaque, but it's like quite see-through. I do like the bottle. Still, the Lina is my favorite. Now, I purchased this one from the official website, Parfums, and I got a sample of this and another fragrance from them. I can't remember what fragrance. I think it's a male one, but I tested it in Selfridges in the past and I really liked it. So yeah, but I got a sample. Tested the sample first, and then I was like, I do really like it, but I had to test it side by side to other fragrance, because again, this one really reminds me of another fragrance. It's a beautiful fragrance, don't get me wrong. It's a beautiful fragrance, but it does remind me of something else. I'm gonna tell you the notes, same story. I did a little bit of translation, because the notes on the official website are so over the top, but in reality they're a bit more, they're just normal notes. They just want to make it like sound bougie, in my opinion. Notes are, for Valaya, we have bergamot, mandarin, white peach, orange flower, lily of the valley, vetiver, akigala wood, ambroxan, and musk. When I first sprayed the sample, I was like, Fleur Narcotique from Nihilo. This is Fleur Narcotique from Nihilo. I don't need this one. I already have Fleur Narcotique, and I already have another fragrance that smells very similar to Fleur Narcotique. When I tested them side by side, the opening is similar. It's really similar. But when this one starts to dry down, it changes. Now, let me spray Fleur Narcotique from Nihilo as well, so we can compare them side by side. Now, Fleur Narcotique is basically this orange blossom with peony, and then you're getting some peach. The peach in Fleur Narcotique, it feels like a flower scented, a flower that smells like peach. It's not necessarily like a juicy peach. It feels like a flower that smells like peach, and then peony, and then orange blossom. Valaya, it definitely has some citruses in the opening. When you test them side by side, you can definitely smell the differences. You're definitely getting that mandarin, not necessarily the bergamot, but The citruses are fresh but still sweet in the same time. They're not like fresh, it's not like fresh cut mandarin or like fresh cut bergamot. No, they're sweet. They're refreshing, but they're sweet. And then you're definitely getting the orange blossom. I know it has white peach. This one, Fleur Narcotique, has peach as well. The peach in Fleur Narcotique is way stronger in my opinion. In this one, it's just a trace of peach. Lily of the Valley, to be honest, don't really have fragrances that have this nose, so I don't really know how it smells like. If it's this watery floral scent, then yes, I'm definitely getting that. It's something watery in here. And then you're getting the musk. I don't get any like words, I don't get any vetiver, I'm definitely getting the musk. It's a clean white musk, the type of musk that you're gonna find maybe in Blanche Bête from Liquid des Imaginaires, that type, like white, clean musk. I'm not the biggest fan of musk myself, but I do like it in here. Valaya feels like, again, a flanker of Fleur Narcotique, but a more summery, innocent, not a sweet version of Fleur Narcotique. Fleur Narcotique, even though it's a floral scent, it's definitely sweet. It's sweet, it's a bit fruity from that peach. It's airy. This one, it's airy as well, but it's a bit more citrusy. It's definitely musky. The other fragrance that reminds me, I can compare it to Fleur Narcotique, it's Levant from Ormonde. Levant from Ormonde, it's very similar to Fleur Narcotique. This one just has this like orangey note, and then the dry down, it has a bit of amber. It smells like Fleur Narcotique with a little bit of like an orange amber, if that makes any sense. This one is definitely more orangey, but not citrusy, not orange in a citrusy way, like a creamy orange, more like like Fleur Narcotique with an orange creamsicle, something like that. Where Valaya is definitely way more citrusy, again, not sharp, nothing like that, but it's definitely more airy and musky. If you absolutely hate musk, I don't think you're gonna necessarily love this fragrance. For a scent that is more like on the lighter side and it's more like summertime fragrance, I feel like the projection and the longevity, that great. Generally, I sprayed it on my hand last night and this morning I was still able to smell it. Do I like it? Yes. Do I like it more than Fleur Narcotique? I can't tell you that, because Fleur Narcotique in the summer I've tried to wear it and it's way too much. It just feels too floral, too sweet, too, I don't know. This one, I feel like it's gonna be perfect. Again, I love this type of DNA, so that's why I purchased Valaya as well, and that's why after I tested the sample, I decided to open the box. But yeah, it's a beautiful scent. It's very feminine, as Fleur Narcotique, as Levant from Ormonde. It's not the most unique fragrance. It's not the most unique fragrance. Generally, for me, it feels like a summer version of Fleur Narcotique. Both of them, this one and Can't Stop Loving You, they're expensive. So for me, the fragrance collector, the fragrance reviewer, I felt like I need them, but I also really like them. So I didn't just like open the bottle because I wanted to, I don't know, just for the collector or just for YouTube. I really like them as well. But just for a regular customer, I feel like you should try all of them before you purchase this one. If you, I don't know, have in your stores ex Nihilo, go and try Fleur Narcotique. Go and try Valaya. Try them side by side and then you decide which one you prefer. You might like this one because it's sweeter. It has that peach. The peach in this one is definitely stronger. This one is stronger on the musk. I can definitely smell, like I said, I'm not exactly sure how Lily of the Valley smells like, but if it's like watery floral scent, then yes, I can smell it in here, and it's musky and it's a bit citrusy. Nevertheless, I do really like it. I do really like it. I'm not gonna wear it right now. It's too cold. It's just too cold to wear this one right now, but in the summer I can definitely see myself wearing this perfume. So here you have it, the review for obviously Valaya and then Can't Stop Loving You. Let me know in the comments down below, if you tested these fragrances, if you're excited to try these fragrances. Obviously, if this review helped, maybe you're planning to blind buy and now you're a bit skeptical, maybe now you want to try them, to actually sample first. Let me know in the comments down below what are your thoughts on these two new releases. And yeah, that was it for today. That was it. Thank you so much for watching. If you like this video, don't forget the big thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, and like always, I'm gonna see you in my next one. Bye bye.